The first torture method is the Brazen Bull. You'd be stuffed inside a brass bull that was made, and since it was hollow inside, it was very easy to fit inside it. Then the bull would be roasted over a hot fire, and you'd slowly be roasted inside like a piece of brisket, slow cooked. The bull had holes in its mouth and nose, and there was a complex piping system so that when the victim screamed, they would sound like a bull. Now you're probably wondering, where's the funny part? Well, the inventor that made this presented his idea to the king. However, the king was so horrified he stated that the inventor should be stuffed inside his own torture device. So when the inventor finished making the bull, he was its first victim, being chucked inside it and dying. I personally found that quite funny. But the way to escape this is through science. You see, as it heats up, the hinges on the hatch will slowly loosen. So as it's heating up, you have to keep kicking the hatch and it should pop open. And then you just leg it past the guards. Now you're probably wondering, wait a bloody second mate, how and why would I ever end up in this thing? Well, you may think we live in a semi-civilized world at the moment, but believe me, all it takes is for one nuclear disaster, one chemical experiment gone wrong, and humanity will be reset back to the start. Or maybe just one sick bastard to take inspiration from this thing, see your cheeks in Tesco and be like, yeah, let me test this bad boy out on you, and then you're done for. But that's when you'll remember this video and thank me. The second torture I'm going to be saving you from is tickling. This used to be a torture method where you're tied down and tickled until your laughter becomes excruciating pain. So for this one, your fate all depends on the first 30 seconds or so. If you blow the first 30 seconds, you're done for. Because when the tickler or ticklers attack you, you need to tense your muscles as hard as possible, and this will help resist the urge to laugh. And whilst not laughing, you need to look the ticklers dead in the eye and say, I'm not ticklish.
You mad? Big?
It's very likely that after seeing you're immune to tickles, they'll just stop. Of course they might opt for another method and whip this out, in which case, lol, unlucky. But yeah, that's your best bet for getting out of the tickling one. The third one is stuck in sand with just your head poking out. This was used by Apaches and various other groups. The gist is that they trap you under sand, leaving your head just poking out, and allow the ants nearby and other animals and insects to feast on you. This was actually in Shanghai Noon and Scorpion King, which I own on DVD. So how do you escape this situation? Well, so you see, you need to... I can't lie, I think you just need to shout and hope someone's nearby. That's the best I can come up with, I'm very sorry. The fourth torture is the leather sack. Now this was only used on you if you killed someone's parents or close family members, so I don't even know why I'm helping you out in the first place on this one, because you kind of deserve this punishment. But hey, I'm feeling kind of generous today. So in this punishment, you were chucked in a leather bag. A dog, a monkey, a viper and a rooster were also thrown in with you. I don't know what these animals did to deserve being chucked in with you, but hey, now you've got company. Anyways, since we've evolved from monkeys, apparently, and dogs are a man's best friend, your only threat is a viper. 3v1 against a viper shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, the dog can just rip it in half. However, the punishment doesn't end here. You see, as the leather bag is chucked off a cliff into the sea as well. Still not an issue though, because dogs can easily rip through the leather bag with their teeth, and then you're free. And now you've made two best friends as well. The last torture method is boiling. This was actually a personal favourite of my boy Genghis Khan. Now for this, I'ma be honest, it's impossible. I've tried coming up with a solution for the past 30 minutes, and I'm stumped, okay? So yeah, if you're gonna get boiled alive, I'm sorry, I don't have any tutorial to follow. I don't have any help for you, but I do have some advice, and this may sound harsh, but just ask yourself, how did I end up in this massive pot? How? Maybe it was your own fault.
You fucking idiot, Jeremy! You total fucking idiot! That was your job, you fucking moron! You cretin! You're a fuckhead! That's what you are! A fucking shithead!
Anyways, there's a lot more torture methods, but these were the most innovative and inventive methods I'd found. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any other torture methods you want me to make a guide on how to escape them, like scaphism or the oubliette. I'm always happy to help.